What up, card fighters? Welcome back to another video. So today, let's check out a new deck that is like from this set. Well, not a new deck; it's just an upgraded version of an old deck, and like this deck is Vowing Saber Dragon Reverse. If you already probably know Vowing Saber Dragon from the thumbnail and the title, but Vowing Saber Dragon Reverse, to be legit. Wait, not this one. I have the reverse Naoki one. It's below. Sorry. Vowing Saber Dragon Reverse. To be honest, Vowing Saber Dragon Reverse is just honestly, it's basically what is it? Yeah, it's basically what is it? Gauntlet Buster Dragon, but with extra steps. But luckily, I only have one. Well, not luckily, it's just that I have one Gauntlet Buster conveniently. So I guess I played this. I don't play as much because last time I played Narukami a lot, and I wanted to try other decks like Link Joker and Shadows. But this was the first deck that I started out for the season because I didn't really have too many options to try out new cards because I really want to try new cards. So originally, let's check. Basically, if you don't know what Vowing Saber Dragon Reverse, Saber Dragon Reverse is the reverse form of Vowing Saber Dragon in the lore, but also he does a cross break ride because he's a cross ride. But then since when you ride over Vowing Sword Dragon in limit break, you break ride, so it's cross break ride. Vanguard Circle limit break 4, counter blast 1, and lock 2 of your Eradicator cards have to be Eradicator name. Get 10,000 power, which is pretty nice. Then pop 2 of your opponent's card randomly with prioritizing the front row, back row. Sorry, prioritize front row would be broken. And if you have 3 or more cards, it gets +1 crit. It has cross ride on with Vowing Saber Dragon. Yeah, so one thing is that this deck actually counters a deck that has been quite dangerous. It's kind of counters, but usually the dangerous part is that if your opponent messes up or like they don't know how to play around Vowing Saber Dragon Reverse, you can actually counter with Shadow Paladins because you see that you can retire 3 of your rear cards, since usually they retire the 3 back rows. You can essentially just ride into Vowing Saber Dragon Reverse. Alright, just have it on your Vanguard Circle, counter blast 1, lock 2 rear cards to pop 2 of their intercepts, which is pretty good. Like for matchups with like they remove cards from the board, leaving no cards in the board, practically is a good counter for this deck counters. So I say Vowing Saber Dragon Reverse is kind of like a budget version of well, not a budget version, it's just Gauntlet Buster with extra step, because you can see it gets a crit but only if you retire 3 or more. So kinda not that good you say, but like remember that he gains 10,000 power, which is more power than Gauntlet Buster, but I guess the crit doesn't really matter at that point. He was good in the TCG way more, but right now the good thing is that he can counter blast 1, lock 2 of your Eradicator cards, which is actually not too deadly because you can usually lock behind your Vanguard because he gains 10,000 power anyway. So you can lock behind your Vanguard and an extra rare card to pop 2, which is quite cheap. Sadly, you can actually use more than once, but then you have to have lock of front row, right? Which is not that good also. So Vowing Saber Dragon Reverse, not that bad, but not too great to be honest. If your opponent knows how to play around it, it's kind of hard. So we have I won't go through all the cards honestly. So we have Vowing Saber Dragon for the break ride. Descendant just as a backup grade 3 or a finisher, because sometimes you don't need to pop, you just want to attack face a lot. And you know their PGs, you're gonna eat their PG. Gauntlet Buster is a one-off. It's either Gauntlet Buster or Electric Shaver, but I think Electric Shaver is not used in that, so Gauntlet Buster is better for a one-off. Since you already have Vowing Saber Dragon Reverse, honestly Vowing Saber Dragon Reverse might be a one-off if you play a good Narukami, but I think Narukami is sadly not that strong enough to fight against the new decks anyways. And then alright, this is also one thing I want to say, Blade Hang Draco Kid. So I think a lot of people may say, why don't you play Linju, or maybe like some people might be a little bit weird out why you won't play Linju. But this starter is honestly, I tried playing Linju, but since they nerfed Linju and they can't retire starters, which was the main reason why Linju was good at the first place. And yeah, you can retire possible back row grade 2 or grade 3, but then if you already have Linju on the board, no one's gonna call a grade 2 in the back row anyways. So Blade Hang Draco Kid is way better anyways to get the crit also. So So you can, if you played well, you can actually get a crit with Vowing Saber Dragon or reverse, so having 3 crit, which is really nice. Vowing Sword Dragon, sorry. And then Lawrence Dragon is also an interesting card. People might ask why you play this. This Lawrence Force is really good because if you were forced to go into Vowing Saber Dragon reverse first, you can retire with Lawrence Dragon and then counter blast to lock 2 of your real cards for limit break. If you're being pushed and you have to ride into grade 3, this is a good card. Plus you also can possibly with the break ride, if you cross break ride, you can also have Lawrence Dragon to pop a 4th rear card, which is really nice if you have 4 cards on the board, which is really nice to remove BT intercepts. Then I run 2 of these Saucer Cannon Wyvern. I have only 2. If you run more than that, I say better not, because the counter blast 2 is quite heavy, and although it's to get a crit, this deck only counter charges from Sweeten, which if I had 4 I would have run 4, but 3 is actually not that bad also because he's the counter charger. Maybe you wanna run the old counter charger, but I don't think you have enough room for the grade 2s. Then we have the Regician to just get power on the rear card. Gets 5k for every time you retire a rear card, which is really buff up. Then 12k attackers, which is really nice. That I don't know why people don't play this honestly. They play the other card. Then we have the Steel Blood Eradicator Shuki, the plus 3k and stuff, just to support. Then 3 the Rising Phoenix and 4 PG. That's it. I think I went through all the cards accidentally. Rising Phoenix just to get extra draw. If you've seen the other lists, you probably understand most of these cards. And these are Narukami staples, I guess, to an extent, but they're cheaper staples. So this deck, I would say, low tier 2 actually. It's kind of good if you know how to play. It can really pop off, can be really dangerous, but to the current meta, it doesn't do as much. So we're fighting Shadow Paladin, so let's see if we can counter, or like, let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna see one game. I'm gonna just showcase one game honestly, because I don't really have much time also with school back. This hand is pretty good. Actually, I'm gonna keep this hand because I don't wanna shuffle my deck. Oh, he's playing Claudus. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. I should it's like whatever actually. So I'll write Demolition Dragon. Called this year Blade Hang Draco Kit. This Blade Hang Draco Kit is really good honestly. Well, it's not too OP, but it's also pretty good just to get a crit early rush with the Vowing Saber Dragon and Lawrence. Or you can go into Vowing to get the 3 crit just like Contact Buster, but you pop more. I guess the only reason why this Vowing Saber Dragon Reverse was OP in the TCG, but I guess the only reason it's not that good is because the power gain doesn't matter as much in 0 as the TCG. They did buff up with the crit, but did they buff up with the crit? I might be wrong. Or was it the skills together? I don't remember now. I feel like the skills might be together, like they were attached together. So I wanna call. Do I? Honestly, I already have the break right, so Lawrence Force Dragon is not needed. If you don't have the break right, usually you have to keep a Lawrence Force Dragon in your back row. But at this situation, I don't think it's nice. Okay, a Doran, which is really nice. My Shadows is ready. My Link Joker is far from finished. My Nova School, so a few days after this, I'll showcase my Revenger deck, and that's probably gonna be the deck that I will be using for the championship, but I'm not sure. Championship, I'm really excited. I have 2 decks planned, and if they're gonna do the 3 decks and 1 ban, well, I think that's for the finals. But I'm planning to run 2 decks, and I don't know if the 3rd deck. Hopefully, I can get to join. I don't. If I were to win, it would be pretty neat, but probably not. But I would be happy to join also. I've always wanted to fight the competitive side. Yeah, I guess grinding rank to an extent, but then sometimes in rank you don't you sometimes play with people and they have some really weird decks, but then somehow they just clutch it with the triggers, which is like, bro. So that tells me actually he doesn't run crits, because if he swings at rear, he doesn't have the fear of wasting a critical trigger, so he doesn't have a crit. Swings Van. I don't have an intercept. I need my triggers. So if you can see also, the deck doesn't plus that much. Yeah, pretty good. PG. I wish I was a creator actually. This deck doesn't plus as much. Like a lot of the retired decks. I realized that a lot of the decks. Oh yeah, I also finished. Well, I not finished Grand Blue, but I practically can because I pulled almost. I just realized my Grand Blue. I almost pulled every 4 copies of every double and triple, and somehow that's the like the most nicest I guess event for me. It gives me all the cards. I guess I can call this done. I need to rush him. I'm calling down cards because I need to push him before he pushes me. Because Shadow Paladins you can I think does way more than what Eradicators can do sadly. Plus even if my style won't be good. One thing is that the great thing about this deck is that since you stand on the cross right number, so I need to just stack a draw here to kill. Well to hit, I mean. But since you're standing on cross right number, they have a harder time to making boards. Especially Shadow Paladins after they retire their full board. Ah, come on, man. But I did. How many triggers I have? I only have 5, 7 triggers, 3 draws, which is really bad. Honestly, drawing the draw triggers was really bad. Let's see how this game plays out though. Hopefully they don't swing on my rear. A good Shadow Paladin player will swing on my rear. So that's what I'm afraid of. Because he knows I have 3 cards left in my deck. With 3 in my hand. When he main, he's dropping a Tar too. Huh? Huh? I always thought Nemo was just so. Oh, whatever. I always thought Tar 2 was a better one. Oh, he's swinging my rear. He knows. Interesting. Oh, Nemo swing at Van. That makes sense, I guess. Draw trigger. Would love a draw trigger, man. I need my Rising Phoenix. Was it a pet? No, I don't think it's a bad thing to have. Push for damage a bit for with Lawrence Force. Even if I kept it in hand, it would be destroyed anyways. So heals. I guess this shows like how maybe it will go to the next game of the game. We'll see how bad this elitist ends up. Let's see. Rising Phoenix. This is a bad thing. If I can break, right? Pop. But then if I don't draw into pop. Push. Yeah, push him to. I can push him. No, I can push him to for 5 damage. I can push him to 4 damage. 5 possibly, but 4 most likely. So I don't think I write here. So what I do is what I think I can still survive one more turn. Rising Phoenix. So let's do draw 1. Draw. Okay, into Demolition Dragon. That's good. Swing. Yeah, I deny his limit break. I deny his limit break the next time I try to kill him, but I don't think I will. But let's just see. What do I do? I might need the heal because next turn I don't think I can survive. It's difficult to fight against Shadow Paladins, man. Especially Shadow Paladins got his pieces. I just drew too much draw triggers. I needed to check the draw triggers. Ah, look at that. Okay, my Kratos are coming in finally. I just realized where's my Kratos. 6, 9. There's 9. There goes 3 of his heals now. Oh my heals haven't popped up also. So 9 of my Kratos are in my deck. That's the problem why I can't defend myself. 1 in soul, 2 in 1 in damage, 1 in drops, 2 in drop zone. Oh wait, 0 in soul. I don't have soul. Okay, Tar 2. Tar plus call. He doesn't have too much card in his hand, so I thought he has a Raging Form Dragon in his hand. So I guess he was gonna use Dorin. Tar 2 again. So now I can next time I can just retire a lot of his cards off his board to possibly kill. I'm not sure. Oh no, I didn't check the trigger. I just realized. Next turn I need to go all in. Did I misplay? No, I don't think I misplayed. It's just that I didn't check a trigger also. I needed a trigger. The trigger would have been better. Next turn I still have a chance to check my heal. I still have 4 heals in the deck. Plus a Dark Spirit, that's scary. That's super scary. I didn't get my intercept. I think that was the main reason. He pushed me way too early on. This is why Shadow Paladin. If Shadow Paladins get his intercepts and stuff, it's really hard. Eradicators, I guess, a little bit too slow, I guess, right now. Because Eradicators never had that early game power, push power kind of rush. So, can I break right? Break right. So, skip that. Retire. Then now it's main phase, and I pull this back, pull this, call this down, and I'll call the 2 intercept. This is what I need to do. I need to try and kill him, but he has a PG, understand. So I don't know what to do, honestly. I lock these 2 back rows. Retire 2 of the cards. Swing. Should I? No, I can't. I can't. Swing here. Swing rear, fan swing. If he doesn't have a PG, I win. He did throw a lot of great tools, but then again, he also used knee main, so I don't think he doesn't have a PG. You can see my counter blast is not wasted as much. Maybe I should run more. No. If I run. What? I throw a heal? That sucks. The Saucer Cannon Wyvern is pretty good. It's kinda good, kinda not that really. I guess it's a good Berserk Dragon, honestly. But that depends on your opponent if they're rushing. If I didn't soul charge, I should have checked 2 heals. Can I check another heal? Draw into a Rising Phoenix. That's okay, I guess. PG? He does have a PG. That's fine. Next turn, no, I don't think I can survive because he's gonna break right. Call into Blaster Dark, pop my front row. Mordred is so. I used to underestimate Mordred Phantom, and turns out I don't know why, but Mordred Phantom, I feel like the skill is not too OP, but at the same time it's super OP because of Blaster Dark and Thorin. Just because of that purpose, and Spirit, I guess. Spirit, are you gonna call Spirit? But if I survive this, I still have cross-right number, which is like pretty good. But I guess not really with the 3k attack power boost. I still have hope, but he needs to call a lot of cards on his board, retire them, then he needs to play this property, and I want to see what his cards in his hand have. I think he's thinking, reconsidering, because he doesn't have enough cards that he wants to retire. So he needs to call Tart 2, Counter Blast, call Dark Call, Star Call, and Dark. What? Still calls Blast Dark. That's a nice SP. He has a lot of SP, bling bling. He has a PG SP also. He didn't even pop my front row. What? Oh, he doesn't have enough Counter Blast. Start 2, Counter Blast, Superior Call, create 0, sack 3 back rows, call. Does he have even have enough? He needs to retire his intercept to do it. Retire 3, call a card. Or does he have the Raging Form in his hand? He doesn't have a Raging Form. Blaster Dark? Huh? Oh, he wants to counter charge again. And he pops my front row, does he? He has all his pieces, but he's running out of time. He's running out of time. He calls a Maclet down. He needs to finish it this turn. If not, he loses. I still have my 2 heals in the deck. I believe. Because anytime I check a healer, oh! Did I win? Wait, no. His Vanguard swings unboosted. If I don't check a trigger, I can still lose actually. That Mac clear call is pretty cool. Oh no! No, 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 no. I don't check a trigger here then. Oh, oh my god, my 2 heals came in catch. That's GG's. That's GG's. Oh my god. Well, that's not the preview I wanted to show you. That was a weird show of the deck. I mean, Rising Phoenix here, obviously. So let's do. Or is that a pet move? Lawrence Force. Oh no, I so blessed my cross right. But that's fine. I can't even kill him. Do I deny his limit break? Do I move it like this? Lock, lock, pop, pop, swing, swing. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That. I misclick. I misclick. I wanted to retire his whole board, just so I can saw. Okay, okay, fine, fine. This works also. I'm gonna give him a limit break, but I don't. Can he kill me? Call swing, 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 swing. Horizon swing, PG. Okay, okay. I'm not dead. I'm still in this. Sorry for that misplay. I know probably a lot of you are cringing, but what I wanted to do was lock these two to retire these two. Swing rear, draw trigger, swing, swing. That's what I wanted to. I wanted to nuke his whole board, but it's fine. It's fine. It's still fine. I still have the intercept in the front row. Okay, no draw triggers, which is good. That double heal came in clutch though. Then by next turn I think I have to kill him or not, I'm dead. Or I can still damage deny. Not damage deny. I can keep retiring his rare cards. Because now he has no cards in his hand practically. He has a grade 3. Okay, so there's Raging Form Dragon in still hand, obviously. Does he have a Tar 2? That's what I'm curious about. Dreadmaster. Oh, he's trying to retire my cards also. Possibly he's gonna pop all. But then by next turn I win. Next turn I win. So unless he checks a trigger, that would be bad. Swinging Van tries to kill me, but I have a PG in hand. Pretty good. Twin Drive, no trigger. Our decks are running low. Oh wait, no, his deck is running low. We draw a draw trigger, which is really bad. I don't remember if he checked any PGs earlier. Oh no. Is that a good move for you? How many triggers I left in the deck? 1 trigger. So I might need to just use his limit break to get the power. Not retire his card. Lock my petrol. Oh, he's running out of cards in his deck. That's a PG, that's a PG turn. Opponent gave up. Alright, I guess I show you this deck. This deck, well, I guess it shows you this deck. This deck is good, but it's one of those decks that doesn't plus as much, and it kind of loses to the meta compared to like Shadow Paladin. It does a lot of retiring, it does a lot of multi-attacking, it does a lot of plussing also. It has, well, draw triggers a lot, and then they have Tar 2, the Dark Call, Trumpeter for the counter plus to plus plus. And yes, those plus are kind of not a draw, but those plus are still pluses, so that's really good. That's why those decks are really good. And decks like now this Vowing Saber Dragon, I guess kind of showcase you that it's good if you know how to play around, and if you get your draw triggers and you had the draws right. It's really good. It can pop off, it can be dangerous, but the deck kind of revolves around that draw triggers and stuff, which is not a good deck, not a tier 1 deck, not a tier 2. I guess is low tier 2 or not tier 3, high tier 3. Let's be legit, that deck is not OP, But if you're grinding for the first 10 legends, I guess it's possible because like a lot of the possible misplays. And the funny thing was that guy didn't misplay. It's just me getting lucky plus misplaying. I was just it's been a while, quite a while since I played the deck because I've been grinding with Shadows and Link Joker. It's kind of like, why are you not grinding with Narcomics? Because like my only reason was that because I grinded with last season, so the deck wasn't bad. It's not that. Yeah, and I also grinded quite less this season because I got a little burnout for last season. But next season I'm gonna grind a lot. I wanna get the top 28, man. But that's it for me today. So kinda showcase you the deck. You can tune around with the creators. I would say now being like open my eyes. Saucer Cannon Wyvern, I guess you can run for just like Berserk Dragon. It is. I forgot that obviously like you have to account that you're not gonna always use it, but it's a good 9k, so I guess you can drop. Maybe Ruchishin you can actually drop. Ruchishin is the 8k that I would use that just as backup for more attack power, but if you don't play him, actually he's not a key card, so I would say Ruchishin and Saucer Cannon Wyvern. But that's all for my rant today, and this is a final showcase of my deck. And this deck was pretty good last season, but this season it's not tier 1, but it's pretty good and it's pretty fun honestly to retire a lot of your opponent's cards. But that's it for me today. I'll be signing out here, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.